Hello students, I am Mrs. Madhavi Salodkar. Today we have to take next lecture for SY BCom students. Subject is Business Statistics Paper 1. Topic name is Vital Statistics. Today we will see concept of gross reproduction rate GRR and net reproduction rate NRR. Today we will see limitations of total fertility rate. First point, in computing TFR, we assume that all the women will survive up to the end of the reproductive age period, which is not noticed in reality. Second limitation, we consider entire female population in the reproductive age period. Actually, in computing GFR as well as ASFR, we have to consider only the married female population to overcome the drawback. Sometimes by considering married female population in the fertility rate, age specific married fertility rate and total married fertility rate, that is TMFR, are separately calculated. Third limitation, apart from the above discussed two limitations, TFR, GFR, ASFR also suffers one more drawback, that it does not consider the effect of infertility. Next concept is uses of vital statistics. First use, records and documents regarding birth, death, marriage, etc. have legal importance. Individual requires consent certificates from time to time during his life. Second use, these records are useful in government agencies to forecast population, make provisions for future, to control the death rates, to control infectious diseases, to conduct family planning and welfare activities, to prepare program for public health. Vital statistics also helps to verify effectiveness of efforts, population trends, population composition according to the sex, education, religion, marital status, etc. can also be studied. It can be used to compare general health conditions of two countries with the help of death rates, average longevity, and infant mortality rates. Next point, it is useful in research activities to establish relation between different vital events. Analytical study is also possible with the help of vital events. Fourth use, it helps in social and economic programs. Fifth point, actuarial sciences use vital statistics every now and then. Mortality rates are very much useful in LIC. Next concept, gross reproduction rate GRR. If BIF is the number of female births and PIF is the female population of ith age group, then we define gross reproduction rate as GRR as follows. GRR is equal to proportion of female births into TFR. So GRR is equal to width of the age group into summation female ASFR. Generally, GRR per woman lies between 0 to 5 and GRR is always less than TFR. It is recorded to be 2.3 for rural area and 1.6 for Indian population according to the census 1981. GRR per woman is interpreted as the average number of daughters to a woman in a childbearing period. In other words, GRR per woman is the number of future mothers, present female births to be replaced by per woman in present population. Then limitations of GRR. In computing GRR, we have assumed that every female child born at present will grow and survive up to the end of the childbearing age period. Hence, GRR overestimates the growth rate. This needs to be corrected by taking into account the loss due to mortality. Inaccuracy enters in GRR due to under-registration of births as well as understatement about age or wrongly registered age of woman. Third limitation, mistakes in estimation of female population are also cause of inadequate value of GRR. The next concept is net reproduction rate, NRR. In order to overcome the drawback of GRR discussed above, we consider probable population in every age group. We consider the probable population in every age group. This can be done by using survival factor, which is the proportion of women who will survive for corresponding age group. So if pi I 0 less than or equal to pi I or less than or equal to 1 is the survival factor for females in the ith age group, then we define net reproduction rate, NRR, the improved measure of population growth as follows. NRR is equal to summation BIF upon PIF into pi I into 100 into width of the age group. So NRR is equal to proportion of female births into C into summation ASFR into pi I. So see the example. Calculate GRR and NRR for the following data. So data is given. The first column which is given is age group is given, female population is given, female births are given, survival factor pi I is given. We have to find ASFR as BI upon PIF into 1000 and ASFR into pi I as the last column. So see the first calculation, age group 15 to 19, female population is 18,000, female births are 540, survival factor is 0.95. So ASFR value can be calculated as 540 divided by 18,000 into 1000. So answer is 30. 30 multiplied by 0.95, the value becomes 28.5. We have to write it on the right hand side of this column. Then 20 to 24, female population is 15,000, female births are 600, survival factor is 0.94, ASFR value which can be calculated as 600 upon 15,000 into 1000. Answer is 40. 40 into 0.94. The value becomes 37.6. Next age group is 25 to 29. Female population is 14,000. Female births are 700. Survival factor is 0.93. 700 divided by 14,000 into 1000. Answer is 50. 50 into 0.93. The value becomes 46.5. Then next age group is 30 to 34. Female population are 14,000. Number of births are 560. Survival factor is 0.92. ASFR value 560 divided by 14,000 into 1000. Answer is 40. 40 into 0.92. The value becomes 36.8. Next value, next age group is 35 to 39. Female population is 16,000. Female births are 480. Survival factor is 0.91. ASFR calculations 480 upon 16,000 into 1000. Answer is 30. 30 into 0.91. Answer becomes 27.3. Next age group is 40 to 44. Female population is 13,000. Female births are 442. Survival factor is 0.90. ASFR calculations 442 upon 13,000 into 1000. Answer is 34. 34 into 0.90, the value becomes 30.6. Last age group is 45 to 49. Female population is 12,000. Female births are 300. Survival factor is 0.88. So 800 divided by 12,000 into 1000 is 25. 25 into 0.88, the value becomes 22. So these are the calculations. Now for getting GRR, we need female ASFR, which is nothing but sum of this column. So 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 40 plus 30 plus 34 plus 25. The value becomes 249. And to calculate NRR, we need the last column total, which is 229.3. So see the calculations. GRR is equal to width of the age group into female ASFR. So width of the age group is 5. And female ASFR is 249. So value becomes 5 into 249 is equal to 1245. So NRR can be written as width of the age group into summation female ASFR into pi I. This value already we have calculated. Width of the age group is taken as 5 and summation female ASFR into pi I. This column total we have to take. The values which are in column are 18.4, 100.1, 108, 80.1, 44.5 and 17.2. So, the values are 28.5, 37.6, 46.5, 36.8, 27.3, 30.6 and 22. And the total is 229.3. So NRR is equal to 5 into 229.3, which is equal to 1146.5. Next example. Calculate GFR, ASFR, TFR, GRR and NRR for the following data. Consider proportion of female births is equal to 0.48. Interpret NRR. Now the data is given. Age group 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44. Female population means PIF values are given and number of births column are also given. So female population values are 9,000, 9,200, 8,900, 8,600, 8,400, 8,500. And number of births are 180, 1,012, 1,068, 774, 420 and 170. As we have to find GFR, we will take the total of PIF column. So 9,000 plus 9,200 plus 8,900 plus 8,600 plus 8,800 plus 8,500. The total female population is 52,600. And number of births, the total value becomes 180 plus 1,012 plus 1,068 plus 774 plus 420 plus 170. The total is 3,624. Survival factor is also given for different age groups. The values are 0.92, 0.91, 0.90, 0.89, 0.89, 0.86. Now we have to find age specific fertility rate. The formula is BI upon PIF into 1000. And the next column is ASFR into pi I. So first of all, we will calculate ASFR for every age group. So for age group 15 to 19, female population is 9,000. Number of births are 180. So 180 upon 9,000 into 1,000. Answer becomes 20. 20 multiplied by 0.92. The value becomes 18.4. Next age group 20 to 24. Female population is 9,200. Number of births are 1,012. So 1,012 upon 9,200 into 1,000. So ASFR value for age group 20 to 24 is 110. So 110 multiplied by 0.91. The value becomes 100.1. Next column ASFR into pi, the value becomes 100.1. Next age group is 25 to 29. Female population are 8,900. Number of births 1,068. So ASFR calculations 1,068 divided by 8,900 into 1,000. Answer is 120. 120 multiplied by 0.990. So the last column value becomes 108. This is ASFR into pi. So the value is 108. Consider age group 30 to 34. Female population value is 8,600. Number of births are 774. So ASFR calculation 774 divided by 8,600 into 1,000. Answer is 90. 90 into 0.89. Answer is 80.1. Next age group 35 to 39. Female population is 8,400. Number of births 420. So 420 upon 8,400 into 1,000. Answer is 50. 50 into 0.89. The value is 44.5. Age group 40 to 44. Female population is 8,500. Number of births are 170. So ASFR calculation 170 upon 8,500 into 1,000. Answer is 20. 20 into 0.86 is the last calculation, which is nothing but 17.2. Now for GFR calculation, first point is to calculate GFR. So general fertility rate is given by summation BI upon summation PIF into 1,000. So for which we need the total female population, which is 52,600. Total births are 3,624. So GFR is equal to 3,624 divided by 52,600 into 1,000. So answer is 68.8973. Now ASFR values already we have calculated. To get TFR, we need the total of ASFR. So 20 plus 110 plus 120 plus 90 plus 50 plus 20. The value is 410. See the calculation for TFR. Width of the age group into summation ASFR. So that is equal to 5 into 410, which is nothing but 2050. Now GRR is equal to proportion of female births into TFR. Proportion of female births is given to be 0.48. So GRR is equal to 0.48 into 2050. So the answer is 984. Now to find NRR, we need the last column total, which is nothing but 18.4 plus 100.1 plus 108 plus 80.1 plus 44.5 plus 17.2. The answer is 368.3. See the calculations for NRR. Formula is written as proportion of female births into width of age group into summation ASFR into pi I. So that is equal to 0.48 into 5 into 368.3. So the answer is 883.92 per thousand. Now this is for per thousand person. So NRR per woman is equal to 883.92 divided by 1000. So answer is 0.883. Now we can interpret. Interpretation is given as NRR per woman is 0.883, which is less than 1. Hence population is decreasing.